What's up, guys? Hey, I'm going to try to do a quick ERG reference. This is an ERG that I had with me in my vehicle. I hope everybody's doing okay. Hope everybody's not sick, being safe, all that good stuff. I'm going to upload this ERG video, and it's just a quick reference guide because I know the last time I went over the ERG in the video, it was kind of vague. So I'm going to kind of just go through the hot points on this, something that you may see testing purposes. But this is a 2008. They're updated every year. So 2020 should be coming out. And again, if it's something that you want, I think you could stop by Department of Transportation and pick these up. And they also have a little small travel version, just a little small. Something that they talk about, the white pages. These are the white pages, and it can give you any kind of information from basically what we went over, how to use the ERG. So you can read the white pages on how to use the ERG. Now I'm going to have to kind of go back and forth because I can't see looking into the actual camera here. Now, one thing I wanted to show you real quick. Again, here's some numbers. Chemtrek. Those numbers, emergency numbers, if you remember, if you do need immediate service for help on scene, they can't tell you what the chemical is, but they can tell you if you do know how to hopefully mitigate that. And goes over the classes that you have on the white pages. And here's the part of the white pages that I was trying to explain, but just really couldn't get a good description unless I showed you. If you notice, there's no UN numbers on these placards. And also, there's no placards on these tanks right here. Okay? So, what if that's the case? I don't have a 4-digit UN number, and I don't have any placards on the tank, but I can identify the placards by their shapes. And I'll give you an example. Let's just say, remember the candy stripes? I believe those are flammable solids. If you notice right there, there is a guide number, 134. The 3-digit guide number takes you to the orange pages. So I don't have a number, I don't have a name. So I go to 134 in the guide, 134. If you remember what I told you, it will classify it for you. Flammable solids at the top of the page. And the first thing you're looking at in the orange pages are the potential hazards. Very important potential hazards. Fire and health. Potential hazards, fire and health. Other good information you can find: protective clothing, evacuation distances. Also over here, spill, leak, first aid, fire. Okay, so for this particular hazard, which is a flammable solid, we still haven't identified exactly what it is, but we've classified it as a flammable solid. So I go right here, and I know the number one hazard is fire, because that's the first one listed. If health was listed first, then it would be health. So I know it's a fire hazard is the first one. So I would read that, and basically it would give me some protective clothing and some evacuations and those sort of things. All right. So that's using the white pages with a guide number, 3-digit guide number. Same thing for your tankers. There are 3-digit numbers. If you noticed, and if you can identify that, at least it'll classify it for you. Yellow pages. This is the yellow pages. I have a 4-digit, let me get this right. I've got a 4-digit ID number. That's the first number that's listed right here, the guide number, if I can get it right. 4-digit guide number. So I do have the UN number right here. So what I can do is take the UN number and I go through here and I'll try to find something easy. I want to find one that's highlighted also so I can go straight to that. Here's a good one. We'll just use it. Let's say I have a guide number of 1360. Guide number 1360. So I go to the yellow pages because it's a number, and I go to 1360. That tells me it's calcium phosphide, and it's highlighted. So I know if it's highlighted, it's an inhalation hazard. So what I can do is now I know what it is. Now here's my 3-digit guide number. So there's two places I have to go. I have to go to the orange pages where my guide number is, and also the green pages that tell me my isolation distance. So I go to 139, guide number 139. So I'm at guide 139. Potential hazards, first one, fire. Second one, health. So number one hazard is fire. It also classifies it as a substance that's water reactive, maybe a toxic gas. All right, so it's a gas, it's an inhalation hazard. So now I have to remember that the actual ID number was 1360. 1360. Okay, I need glasses. Not wearing any. So I go to the green pages, and I have to look up 1360 over here and the ID number. So I look up 1360. Still looking. Okay, 1360. I found it right here. So 1360. All right. Now, if you notice, initial isolation distance for a toxic inhalation hazard, it's got small spills, large spills, day, night. But that's how you use that. It is initial actions. This is some of the first things you can use if you get on scene. Emergency Response Guidebook. So I just wanted to kind of brush up on it real quick, kind of go over it. So hopefully this helps you out a little bit until we can get back together and you can actually work on these as far as a skill. All right, guys, I'm going to make another video, but this will be the ERG Chapter 24 video.